hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
This is not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughingstock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow.
Nothing will be fine. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just...
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we...
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About blood.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, That's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you
Daddy's wounded.
Oh, poor Captain never back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself.
stand on
And won't
tiptoe
allow
and
his
stretch
soldiers
as high as you can, like you wanted to touch the
So
sun.
that's why they
Lean
sent you
forward
for the
with your
wine.
arms stretched
Wait a
out.
moment then.
Try to touch
I'll be
the sun.
right back.
That must hurt.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
We saved you. Me and my lord there. You and some other women were attacked by bandits. You must remember that.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
You ain't ever been tempted to try it at least. Even if I was tempted, I don't have time for that.
Ah, you're just wasting my time.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to... You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy. And then we'll be...
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks for sure is less daunting work than fighting bandits in the wood.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me?
Scallis.
I ain't been further than the back off me hole, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Where's the wedding going to be?
That's a mean, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try it out.
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semaine. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Semaine is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Could I get to the wedding?
I don't know about that, lad.
Will Lord Von Bur...
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? What's that?
Oh, no.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having a young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of...
I'll go and discuss it.
And careful with... And what can I get for you?
With a cup, of course. Love.
What do you mean?
One beer. One day, when their time comes, I'll take her to the butcher. And the more I think about it, the clearer it is to me that...
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here before.
Well, I'm not...
An ordinary tradesman.
I find that hard to believe. Me and Creighton...
You look like beggars, but you talk like learned fellows. You two are an odd...
Do me a favour. It's obvious they're two hard-up students. What do they call you, lad?
Henry of Skalitz.
Fancy?
So, Henry, what was it you were...
Since you've joined...
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in...
That's right. A big...
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow.
Because you weren't invited.
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Semaine and the bailiff's lad? We're all just playthings in God's hands. One day...
Trying to sound clever again, are you, Crazel?
All I'm saying is that these petty affairs of men...
So that, it's going to be big. Even look...
So...
The best thing would be to find a job that'll be needed there.
Aye. There's always lots of hands needed as the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things.
Bugger me. A blacksmith and my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. If you're not talking shit and you can wield a hammer, we'll shake on it. And if you prove your worth, I'll even take you to that wedding.
Why would you work at a forge? Come and work for me at the mill. It's a cleaner job, and easier. And I can get you to that wedding, too.
Leave it out, you rogue. I asked him first.
My own pa was a blacksmith, so I spent my whole childhood at the forge. I know how to handle a hammer and bellows.
Bugger me. That's a lot more than the last lot I had. Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov and ask for Radovan. That's me.
I've got to be going.
Wait, there's something else I want to ask. What's your story? Are you students? Apprentices?
You ain't, are you?
We're messengers. We set up camp down by the pond. And in the evening, we were attacked by bandits. It was only through luck that we lost everything. Even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the camp.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder.
Aye, these are evil times. Nothing ever happened like that in King Charles's day.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
Christ, pardon me.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed. And it didn't look like she was too pleased to see you.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling... I did get something out of her, though.
What?
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or Miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that.
Work.
Well, I thought we could...
I'm sure
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to... If we both do it...
Lug sacks!
I'm serious.
I can't work.
It'll be done in a jiffy.
That's not the point. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around as if the disgrace at the gate...
Work, your lordship, is an act, and it wouldn't hurt you for...
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the...
Would that be some aristocratic...
Not so fast. It's oratores, the priests who pray for us. Laboratories, the plebs who shovel shit. And bellatores, the warriors. Now, which... So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry...
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Christ, what's the hold-up?
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
The innkeeper told me we should move the sacks.
So what are you waiting for? I'm bored to death already. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me.
One bit taking their time again.
Bailiff is planning.
No, I don't care.
God bless.
I'm telling you, there's something off about that new gamekeeper.
What makes you say that?
How's it going?
My wife and I are pickling cabbage. Loads of it.
Again? That's what you said last week. And the one before that.
Pickled cabbage, so I'm about to black fire.
Later.
constellation at the moment. That turns up the black bile and makes you ill. You idiot. You've been hanging around with all the crazy...
An idiot, a stupid, ignorant village yokel.
Everything is laugh all you like. If I told you they gave 3 times as much milk afterwards, you still wouldn't be impressed, would you? Wait, really? Aye, aye. Take my advice.
It was our company. But the 2 of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men.
Ignore those people. We don't need any more problems. Don't let them provoke.
I'm perfectly calm. Keep working and take no notice of me.
Don't say another word.
Henry, stop lecturing me like I'm some little brat.
Now to fetch another.
You'll be finished in a jiffy.
Was resting under it. You ain't got no proof to back up what you say. All the more reason to leave it be, no? Aye. But the weather has been
Listen to this. Ei incumbit probatio, qui dicit non qui negat.
And that's on board. There'll be nothing nice left here at this rate. Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done on time? That tree will still be here long after we're gone.
Christ!
Did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in
Where else were they supposed to make camp, Smart?
somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pump.
Stop insulting our dead...
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Did you hear what that lying nobody wants?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so...
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh, no. Reinforcements. I'm so scared. Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
I'll get you.
You in a flash, wanker!
Nice hit! Jesus! I'm hit!
Kick his ass!
Take that!
Nice hit!
Hey!
Good!
Brave, you bastard.
Let him have it!
I'll fucking pay you.
Now you're finished.
You can hardly stand, arsehole!
Slice him up.
Nice hit!
die. Nice hit.
Shit.
We're gonna gut you, poor son! Send my greetings to the devil! Need a pick!
What's it got now, fucker?
Take that fucker out. Damn it. Now you'll die.
Let him in!
Get him.
Slice him up!
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a
Spoiled child! You better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case.
What do you think I was trying to... what an idiot.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear safe.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me.
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world...
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
We'll see who's proud of who.
right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Open Virgo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
All right. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
Hey, you! Are you going to just stand here like a statue? You've got time, right?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you.
Uh-huh.
I've been begging for alms here for days, but and that's thanks to you.
You're welcome.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. Now things can only...
Yes, probably unless.
You're still alive in one piece, like Tomcat always says.
Do you know anything more about...
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves show...
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of it?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that...
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or...
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the...
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strange as you, try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise Tomcat will shoot...
Practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even...
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although...
Ah, very funny.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe?
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And... you are like... a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where...
That's a long story.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now. But you might find something in the town hall armoury. Although, you'll need quick hands.
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes honestly. I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there again.
Well, I'm not pushing you. Just giving you a few use...
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village...
The hell you will. This is... Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work, quick.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Bet
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again.
if you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semi.
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting...
How much time do you think I have?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started, so no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll... Hey, you. What's your name, anyway?
I'm Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good.
I ain't.
Where are you headed?
For work. To the city. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread with the city folk.
Why exactly are you helping?
Why? I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand...
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not...
Don't get your hopes up. The city can...
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first.
You said you're...
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet, but I won't be troubling her long.
You're something like...
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I say...
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help her. I'd like to go somewhere else, but on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just...
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?